Swear to God, I did not start it early.
So you literally just yelling to yourself?
Yeah, well, I was yelling to you. Welcome to Scale Builders Guild. Thanks. Oh, what? There we go. Okay. All right. Hello, everyone. Welcome to episode 107.
The salty episode.
I think somebody's cranky.
Yes.
Check in. Let us know where you're watching from. And
what was the last failure in your life?
I'm gonna say my I haven't had a lot of failures, if I'm honest. Things are just going so well over here. How are you?
I've had every single thing on these trucks has gone so well until the last 8-9 days of the build timeline. And then everything has fallen to absolute crap.
So very well then.
What is going on?
Ooh, I'm watching from YouTube. How clever, West Desert Wheeler. How clever. Lots of people checking in today. Manistee, Michigan. Colorado. North Carolina. Annapolis,
I'm going to start reading
Maryland.
Failures.
Oklahoma.
My marriage.
Oklahoma.
Red background. This can't be good.
No, it's Josh is in Code Red mode. And not Mountain Dew Code Red.
No. We've passed that. We passed Baja Blast. And now we're just in the...
You're past cool Baja Blast. What was that from? What am I thinking of?
I mean, Baja Blast is still a thing.
Is that a flavor that you can get?
Yeah. It's available at Taco Bell.
Oh. Well, maybe in America.
You've probably been to a Taco Bell since '93, and
false. Taco Bell is my favorite of the fast food restaurants.
Okay.
I really hope that they win the fast food wars and we get Demolition Man in real life. Enjoy your meal, sir.
I'm pinning the message that I think it may be the applicable coupon code to Satisfied Jerky. SatisfiedJerky.com. Hashtag I will never financially recover from.
Somebody was saying you were quiet, but
I'm not quiet. It's got to be on your end then.
Yeah, it must be. Whatever. Taco Bell. And then 3 bell emojis.
Oh my goodness.
Brad Robinson wants to know, can you build a truck just faster? Josh is going to go crazy. So why don't you tell us about your failures?
No,
and then,
I don't want to talk about it. Okay, I want to talk about it. I'm over that.
The worst show ever. Okay, no, he's over it.
I don't talk about it.
Go ahead. All right.
I'm fine. I'm going to bed. No.
Thanks for watching, everyone. Have a great night.
Yeah. So the first thing that failed was the mold for the rear cab corner. So I basically started over on that, finished that though, and it's on the truck, the finished one. This one was out of failure, which I was able to bake off or bake out of the mold, basically. There were still some failures on it. It didn't turn out all that well. I learned some things, yada, yada, yada. The hood, though, is just...
Can I ask you one question about the hood? Because I know... Okay, so for everybody who doesn't know, Josh and I are friends. And we message back and forth on, various platforms. WhatsApp, TikTok, Instagram, Messenger.
We just communicate in reels back and forth to each other. In
AOL,
song.
Instant Messenger. We're on all of them. That way, we never miss a message. But he's been sending me all of the hood failures because he's trying to print the mold so he can mold the hood, but it keeps failing. And I'm not going to chalk it up to the Prusa. It's probably in your design.
Mechanical. This is mechanical failure.
Right.
outside of the printer operation.
Yeah, exactly. It's not the printer itself. So don't fret if you have a Prusa. It will print hood molds. But can I just ask you? I know the answer. I know the answer already, but I'm going to ask you anyway. You're printing it vertically, right?
Yes.
Yes, and that's to reduce the amount of mold lines, right? So you have
Correct.
a cleaner looking mold to start with. Could you just, for the purposes of getting it done, print it horizontally and then just hit it with some resin
Yes.
to smooth it out? Do it. Do that before you give in on this failure. Do that.
It's a possibility.
Okay.
Oh my God, though. I can't. So
He's so upset.
here. I'm going to
so
just.
great.
Okay, over
He's
here.
panning.
The
Ah,
Prusa.
yes. The Prusa.
I haven't touched this since Nicole FaceTimed me while I was at work.
What do you got all those lights on there for? Oh dear. Pull it off. Okay, you gotta turn your camera. There you go. Mold it like that. We're good. Finish it.
You know how this happened? Do you know how this?
Suke.
You know how this can happen?
Suke.
No. So yesterday, I had something that looked similar to this, but not as bad. At the very top, it did the thing. And it was because as it got towards the very top, the extruder, as it was coming back and forth, the filament was coming out of the top, and it started colliding with the second spool on my filter holder above the printer. So it like was dragging and then causing it to lose all kinds of steps and making these layer shifts.
Oh my
So
god.
I was just like, okay, you know what? That sucks. But it's just, that's what happened. No big deal. I'm just going to flip the spool holder around. And then before I left, I was just like, you know what? I'm just going to take and put the spool to the outside to 100% alleviate the issue of it ever touching that.
Yeah.
Well, as it got towards the top, it started drawing the filament a bit off of the side, like of the spool. And then it fucking... Here.
Oh, you'll never find the end of it now. Oh.
It pulled it off the goddamn side, and then it got all knotted up.
Oh man, Josh.
And then it just fucking pulled it in the...
Oh my gosh. Oh man, everyone is that's the look of a distressed man. Josh's face is as red as his background. With the despair on Josh's face, this may end up being a very special episode of Live Takeover. There's already more swears in this episode than there's been in the entire series.
Oh my god, man.
That's brutal. I'm so sorry. Chuck's RC Habit, thank you very much. That's just some slight layer shifting. Get some Tamel's putty, is that a thing? Tamiya putty. Get some Tamiya putty. LOL. Regardless, Josh, dibs on class 1. You know what? He may just throw it at you at this rate.
Chris Hayes, thank you, sir. Josh, next Scale Nationals build carbon fiber gozer.
Ooh, I do like the gozer.
Oh my god.
He's so pissed.
I'm so mad.
And I thought
Now-
I had good failed prints.
I'm not even going to show the other thing.
Oh, I want to see it. You gotta.
No.
Yeah, come on. Guessing that won't sand out. No, probably not, Jesse. Stabby Josh, has Nicole come in and removed any sharp objects from the room?
Oh my god. So it's you know what, tonight when I got home. So yesterday, the mold was not so terrible. The mold was not so terrible last night. I was like, you know what? I'm going to just take this opportunity of this failure of a 3D print, and I'm going to do a test mold of the process that I think I'm going to try and use to mold this hood. So I went through that and I used, I did it. I mixed my
Adam Sparks said orange mock-up hood for the win.
Yeah. Yep.
Yep.
So, I mixed some of the orange in with my chopped toe.
Yes.
Because the orange came in.
I like the orange. I do like it.
I mixed up a good batch of it, and
yes.
I tried the process that I had seen work for somebody else. It wasn't exactly the process that I used, but it was inspired by. It was adjacent, parallel even to the method that he used.
So you watched the video on the method.
Not the
and then
whole
you said,
thing, just like a part of it.
You watched the thumbnail, and then you said, I know what to do. I can do it better.
Move now. Like it's you hover over them and they,
It just starts playing. Process was brought to you by.
So I tried it. I went as far as I molded a silicone insert to use as the clamping portion.
Yes.
Because that was a method that he used. And then I went through the whole thing. I was told that I had found the mold release that I needed.
Okay, yeah. Because I know you were looking for some more.
I was looking for a replacement for what I had been using that I didn't have to buy from the UK at $50 some a can with shipping and import and blah, blah, blah. So I thought I found an option. I was like, great. So I ordered it. It was not the same thing. They were like, this is basically the same thing, and it is not. So tonight when I got home, I was just like, you know what? I'm gonna demold. I don't know what the real term for that is. Demold what that was. And let me tell you, it didn't come out of the mold very well. I used an angle grinder for a bit. Then I used a heat gun. I used a heat gun for a lot of it. To basically try and peel the mold off. So it didn't come out all in one piece even. And then even once I did get it pulled out, it was an absolute failure. A freaking kindergarten attempt at what I thought that this thing should have possibly looked like.
I think Ian Turbot puts it pretty well here. And this is not a backhanded compliment. I think it's just a straight compliment. Josh has done pretty well for a noob.
Yeah.
All things considered, man. Like, the rest of the truck is pretty frigging incredible. Except for that hood problem. But other than that, next live stream, we're going to see the failed print embedded. Oh, Jesus. I didn't think you were going to show that.
It literally looks like a decrepit piece of shit.
Now, you know what? You should bring that.
Part of it is because of this is like the stuff that was stuck to the other part of the mold as I ripped it out of pure anger.
You Hulk smashed it. Bring that with you, though, because that could be a secondary prize for the Ugly Duckling prize. I
was showing Matt. I was like, well, this part
turned out great.
This part would probably work. Now, all of them look bad. Like, this is what a regular forged part looks when it comes out of the mold. It does not look good. It takes some finish to get it to
it takes some
smooth.
work.
So, like, this part of it, I believe, would come out looking like a finished part. The rest of it, no.
I'm sorry. Blind Guy RC, thank you very much. Dude, great work. C1, C2 are radtastic. Josh, Guy, and then a bunch of emojis.
Daniel Meredith, thank you, sir. No question, buddy.
In his defense, this is from Dana. In his defense, I found 2 different types of mold release for Josh to try.
Yeah.
So,
he's in Canada. This I'm told, I was given the information. They're like, yeah, basically you're looking for an aerosol carnauba wax, which I was like, that's basically exactly what it sounds like I needed.
Couldn't you use fluid film? You could use fluid film, couldn't you?
I have no idea.
That's not carnauba. Hang on, I've got some of that.
So the stuff that I was using is, and I noticed it as soon as I got this stuff, is because this is specifically a high build.
Oh.
And nothing, all of these other molds, waxes that, like, yeah, here, look at this one, look at this one, look at this. Like, people sent me a ton of them. And I'm just like, I've Googled these things as well. I see where you're getting this, but none of these are high build. And the ones that I got, even though they were like, yeah, this is basically exactly the same, was still not, it was not a high build either.
How long would it have taken you to get the British stuff?
I don't know, but longer than I had, for sure.
All right.
I mean, maybe unless I went with stupid shipping, which I don't even know if I can do with aerosol like that.
I don't think you can do that. It has to be, well, maybe you can. Well, I don't know.
I would have had to buy its own plane ticket. Flown. Maybe it could have got the peanuts that I got shorted on my last flight. My whole life is going to...
God, he's so angry. TRD Adventures, thank you very much. Weird request. Wife just asked if you'd happen to bring some legit maple syrup to nationals. I laughed and she said, well, ask. So here I am. You know what? For your super chat, yeah, I'll remember to. I gotta write it down. But yes, you know what? DM me on Instagram, and I won't forget to bring maple syrup.
Bart says
it'll be my gift to everyone.
I could Hads ship it, and it'd be $150 to $200.
Oh God! I mean,
I made 4 separate orders last night for next day delivery. I was like, oh, I need it. Well, now it was Amazon, but I was like, here, go find the next day one, the one that's available tomorrow.
I was buying a bunch of Amazon stuff in like no time either.
4 separate orders. Yeah.
They're going to love you. Chuck, yes, I painted the bed today.
Yay. Yeah, so I watched your video.
Done.
First thing this morning.
Oh, you had time to watch that. I noticed you didn't have time to comment, but you commented.
I absolutely did.
I don't have time to comment, I think is what you said.
I think that is exactly what I said.
I watched. Josh's C1 build name is now Cow Patty.
Yeah.
We can just call it Patty. That's Patty. Fine. Yeah.
I've never been. Everything it was destined to happen. I was so like, there's still a chance. Maybe if I design the mold, if I modify the molds in a way where I have basically no infill, like I'm doing a 2-layer perimeter, that's it, and then I just backfill with plaster to get my rigidity, so I can try and cut mold time down to nothing, or print time down to little as possible.
I'm just saying, maybe shortcutting it now is not the right way to go. I think you'll just end up with more failures that way. There's a couple of suggestions here. Dana said carnauba wax needs multiple coats to properly work. And then Ian Turbo TTTTT followed up by saying turtle wax followed by beeswax always works for him.
Yeah, so
get a couple of candles. Get some candles from your Yankee Candle Company. Root beer works best.
I like the Cosby sweater smell.
Oh God, no! You should not like that at all.
I sleep well, so helps me sleep. That
was a great episode. Good night, everyone.
They've terminated the stream for us. I was doing 3 coats, drying time between, to get the build up as far as possible. Like,
why aren't you printing right now?
Because it would be loud during a live stream, and
You've got the NVIDIA thingy.
I literally didn't walk in. I didn't look at that failed print until I walked in for this show.
Oh boy.
Chris,
blind guy or
sorry,
go ahead.
Still.
Blind Guy RC, thank you very much. Dude, you still did an awesome job. Take a breath. He's probably talking to you. I think he's talking to you.
I can't accept it. And Blind Guy RC, thank you as well. Matt Guy, yours. Blind Guy, mistake. You did awesome.
Yeah.
Yes. Oh, and then I had a failure. I was trying to do a tailgate the other night. Another massive failure. I wasn't even carbon fiber molding that. I was going to stamp it. I didn't spend enough time on the stamp design. Wasted a solid 6 hours worth of print time.
DK said, run no hood and say it's to prevent overheating.
So technically with a detailed engine bay, you don't
need a hood.
You don't have to run a hood.
So
I can not run the hood, and then I can get custom points. And then I can put the hood back on.
How do you get cut? Wait a second. Because it doesn't have a hood, you get custom points?
Yeah, the hood's 3D printed, but if I don't run the hood, it's complete. But I handmade the parts. So
you didn't hand make the parts, you 3D printed molds to make the parts.
That doesn't matter. You didn't.
I'm gonna. You know what? I'm gonna be standing right beside you.
You didn't make your own styrene.
Yes, I did.
I bought myself some poly and some reen, and
don't forget the sty. You gotta have the sty in there.
Mixed in the sty to hold it all together, and
polystyrene. Wow.
Bob's your uncle.
How long did it take to scale metal supplies? About that long. No, how long did it take? I think it was 3 or 4 weeks by the time I got it all. But USPS and then the next day FedEx. Even though FedEx was UPS was much further out. Anyway, whatever. I digest. Blue Dooley wants to know, why don't you just use cooking spray like Pam?
So I've
nobody. It's a joke. You're not supposed to answer.
I know.
It's rhetorical.
Trust me, I've had so many of these suggestions. I'm like,
have you tried wax paper or cellophane? That's from Wes. This is incredible. You really have tried everything. Oh my God, that's hilarious. Thanks, David Ferris. Very nice of you to say. Truck looks fantastic. I think you knocked them out of the park. I appreciate that. I've been getting a lot of nice comments. People are really, really nice. I think it's because they know both of them are going to get absolutely destroyed.
Yeah, they're just like, oh.
Those look really good. It's like Richard, pardon my noob, Turks and Jerps, he and I used to always joke that our trucks were always like, they always looked really good. Performed not well. But every time we would start, there would always be somebody who would be like, you sure you want to run that?
Now, were they saying that because they knew how it was going to perform, or because how good it looked?
Because how good it looked, obviously. You sure you're gonna?
Or was it more about?
You're not gonna run that one, are you? That's just for the concourse, right? Nope. Oh yeah, Rick, you're right. Somebody, whoever that was that wanted maple syrup, you should also ask for ketchup chips. I'm happy to bring all of those down as well.
Have you had dill pickle chips?
Yeah.
The Lay's.
What do you mean, have you had?
Are they common?
Canadian. Yeah.
Oh wow. It's hard to find.
Probably.
Here.
Really?
In California, at least.
Oh, like, California.
Most of the grocery stores I go to, it's very hard to find. I always look, never there. Move on.
6x6 Jeep getting lower on that shelf? Nay, says. Oh wait. Well, that one's always. I replaced it with this. This moved down there. And then that one's always over there.
I missed another one from Blind Guy RC. Thank you as well. For a first truck, limited time, awesome work.
TRD said you just made her day.
Made her
day with the maple syrup. Can you get points for cardboard? Aaron wants to know. You could just make a cardboard hood. Actually, even better, papier mâché. You've got the molds.
Yeah, that's.
That hood looks like RC 4-wheel drive distressed it.
That looks way too natural. Thank you very much.
It's so good. Chuck, yes, I will be bringing. Well, actually, will you be bringing your 1-to-1 Wrangler? ?
Oh,
I guess that's a great segue actually into
mail call.
mail
Kind
call.
of.
Call it kind of in a way. I'll start, I guess.
Yeah.
It's not here yet, but it's sitting at the dealership. I traded in my Wrangler Rubicon Unlimited for a Wrangler Rubicon Unlimited 4xe.
You bought the electric.
I did. I got the electric one.
Did you get to drive it yet?
I test drove one last summer.
Okay.
Yeah, so I know what to expect. The regen. Holy heck. It's one pedal driving now. You don't need the other one.
What do you know? Well, that's interesting.
Yeah. Take your foot off the gas, you're like, oh. You hit your head on the windshield, which is good because it's Gorilla Glass now.
Oh, look at that.
It's an upgrade.
You're right. They had to put the techie one in there. And you went with lizard green, custom painted.
Yeah, I said, I'll only take it if you can wrap it in this color.
Yeah, it's got to be Porsche color.
Porsche green. Porsche lizard green.
Yeah. So.
Can you imagine if I showed up in a Porsche lizard green Wrangler? Or better yet, a single cab pickup?
Right.
Jeep? Yeah.
TRD Adventures, thank you, sir. Your rig looks great, man. Meanwhile, my C2 is going to be a solid front runner for the Ugly Duckling Award, but nonetheless, ready to smash some gates. I don't know if you're ready for how ugly some pure comp rigs can get.
Yeah, I think that's going to be a highly contested prize. And speaking of, I have seen some of the awards. I'm like,
oh my goodness,
holy cow, they're not.
The
this
awards
is no joke.
Look legit.
Man, I'm more interested in winning one of those than I am anything else at this point.
You know what I could do still? I could overlay.
Sure, you could do that. Daniel Meredith, thank you very much. I need a Don't Forget the Sty t-shirt. Yeah, like any good polystyrene has to have the sty in it.
Don't forget the sty.
That's really good, Daniel.
Indy Bama. Thank you, sir. You live in Cali, Josh. The dill pickle chips cause cancer.
Oh, well, in California, obviously. Stabby Josh said, best part of your trucks, Matt, they both have hoods. Run the TF3 engine for scale diesel points. I don't even want to look at that thing. So angry.
You put out that you put out the TF3 video since the last time we were on here, huh?
Yes. That was on Sunday, I do believe.
You were polite still.
I was polite, but I think I was fairly upfront with my displeasure.
Yes, I agreed.
Yeah.
Yeah. You know, I think that some things were difficult to tell in the video that you articulated towards the end there about, like, it was steering a little bit without necessarily you saying you were going to steer.
Yes.
So
it's loose.
Driver assist. Lane assist.
Lane assist. Lane departure assist, but it's actually helping you get out of that lane.
Yeah.
As opposed to staying within it. Yeah, no, I don't know. If I were them, I think I probably wouldn't have positioned it as a TF3. I maybe would have created a different line for it.
I mean,
TF 1.5.
Yeah, let's call it like a trail wanderer more than a
trail roamer.
Trail roamer.
Or no. That still insinuates that you're going in a certain direction. You know what? Watch the video.
Meanderer?
I was going to say meander, but I think it's more of a mosey.
Mosey, I got you. Yeah.
The trail mosey or
Trail drifter.
AJ Fowler, thank you very much. The blue line being fixed deserves a donation. I fixed the blue line.
After
Right
all
down the
these weeks
center.
of you denying it?
I looked at it today and I was like, oh, there is a few pixels. There we go. It was just a few pixels over the line. Not anymore. Probably won't be in the ballpark of those 2 rippers recently posted for sale. There were 3 posted for sale by the same man.
3 by the same man and 1 additional one. And the 3 posted by the same guy, he wanted to sell 1 or 2 of them, but not all 3. He was posting all of them. He wanted to.
So, okay, but here's the problem with that. Say that you've got all 3 listed, but there's one that has a special place in your heart, and that's the one that sells. Then what do you do? No, I don't want to sell that one.
You know, I don't think that you put yourself in that proposition if that is the case.
Well, I wouldn't do that. But obviously, I guess he was like, I want to keep one. It doesn't matter which one.
I think that was the case. At some point, a man does not need 3 rippers. I mean, how can you
could argue that a man doesn't need any rippers.
I mean, I don't know if you could really make that argument. But
I'm saying you could. I'm not saying
could.
That's
it wouldn't
me.
Be, yeah, not yeah.
It's not. So. Where is it? There it is.
Yeah.
Mail call? Did you get anything other than 4xe?
Yeah, I did. Did you get anything?
Yeah, I did. I got some stuff.
First thing, I got a delivery today from RC360 Remote Control Hobbies. They sent me a hat and some stickers and a t-shirt.
Where's this from?
RC360 Hobbies. They're just south of Olympia. I can't remember exactly, Washington. I can't remember exactly what town, but
just right off the I-48.
I believe that's off the 5.
Oh, it's off the 5. Okay.
Off the 5. We're on the West Coast. The numbers are small. So, no, that's my tail light red LEDs.
Neat.
So, thank you to them.
Are you gonna put lights in your trucks too? Dude, we gotta get on a plane in a week. Wait, so we fly, I leave, what day am I supposed to leave? Tuesday?
I'm leaving Wednesday.
I leave Tuesday, hang out with Richard on Tuesday night, and then hit the road again on Wednesday morning. I thought you were doing it Wednesday?
No, Thursday. We don't have the Airbnb until Thursday.
Okay. Then I leave Wednesday. I leave today. A week from today.
Yeah. Because
I leave right now.
You have to do the live stream at Richard's.
No. Yes.
So that we have week 108 in a row.
Yeah.
RC360 is in Centralia, Washington, not California.
Oh.
But
not Pennsylvania.
I should have remembered that because, I was like, they're in Centralia? It's like, wait, no.
Centralia, that's wrong state.
Pennsylvania, where the town is abandoned.
On fire.
And on fire underneath.
Yep. I got to go to there before they completely obliterated the ability to go there.
Really?
Yeah, you can't go there anymore.
You can't? You can't? Can you go see the graffitied road at all?
No, that's gone. It's all gone.
Really?
Yeah.
Wow, I didn't know that.
Yeah, kind of sad. But it was cool. Until the very scary men on the ATVs started blasting past us, and I was like, let's get out of here.
This next one is for you, Matt.
Oh, great. I love presents for me.
Well, it's not really a present. It's for me still, but
Chuck, I doubt I'll have time to actually go wheeling in the Jeep.
I thought of you when I clicked buy.
All right. He's a ripper flipper. He's flipping the ripper.
So is Matt bringing the 4xe to Alabama, Ben said?
Yeah, that'll be the only thing I have. So, man, I hope it works. What'd you get? Oh, wow.
36 chip brushes.
Yes. Save a couple for me because I need a new one.
I refuse to change X-Acto blades, but chip brushes are a one-use item.
You're only supposed to use them once?
I use them one time.
No, you don't. Really?
Yeah.
I've been using this one for like 6 months.
One time?
Huh. That's interesting. All right. I didn't know it was a one-time use.
Buck, let's see, I had two here. Dale S, thank you, sir. Question for you. I have the Savvy Bomber already and just got in another one, the KOH, number 666. What?
What?
Should
That's
I shelve
cool.
it or drive it like it's stolen?
Drive it like it's shelved.
That's a tough one. Like maybe
Shelve it.
Pull the
Like
panels?
it's stolen. Yeah, take the panels off.
Man, I don't know. If you can shelve it, like it's still kind of cool. Like
Yeah, that's pretty cool. Actually, I would keep that one. Yeah,
I
wouldn't
would.
run it.
I would too. As much as I hate saying that, I would do that to an RC, but like I would.
Yeah, you totally would.
I have a Betty here, an SCX-24 Betty.
Yes, I've got one in a box somewhere.
Yeah. And Buck Dandy, thank you, sir. Can you just use the I can't believe it's not butter? Wait. Can you just use I can't believe it's not butter? And if that don't work, you can always lick the molds.
Ah, gross. I remember going to a competition barbecue course, like how to do competition barbecue. And she's like, all right, so we're going to do chicken thighs. Now, get out your squeezable, I can't believe it's not butter. And I was like, I got to go. This food is not for me. Michael, Lenheiser, Matt, did you order your new e-Wrangler? If so, how long was the process? I was told 6 months for my new Willys. What was that? It just fell. I didn't order it. No, it was on the lot. I went there to get my oil changed in my current Wrangler, and I was like, "Hello, what do you know, Joe?" The guy's name is Joe, and I've bought 3 different Jeeps from him over the last 12 years, and he's like, "Hey, how you doing?" I was like, "You got any 4xe? Specifically in white with the steel bumper group and the cold weather package and the Sky One Touch roof system." And he goes, "Yeah, actually, we have one." I was like, "Oh, shit." Oh, damn it. I said, are the fenders color matched? And he's like, "Yes." I was like, "Shit."
That's
All right, I'll buy it. And I got a good trade in, so
Yes.
But
Which
I think
you
we're
should
reaching
in
the end
today's
of
times.
that. Yeah, I was also told though if I was going to order one, it would be 6 months at the very least. The Patty Channel, thank you very much. Which is better, the Axial Jeep JL, JLU, or the Gladiator? Oh,
In
he's
one
Kit,
tenth scale?
Kit
Oh.
RTR, or Gladiator.
So the
This is gonna
Gladiator's
be
a long
controversial.
wheelbase.
Yeah, this is going to be controversial, but I'm going to say Gladiator.
Of course,
Because I
Matt.
actually...
And he hates performance.
Whilst I don't...
but no.
whilst I don't like it in real life, because Josh has one, and that ruined them for me, I think it's the more fun option out of the 3.
I would probably...
But you would probably agree. I know you would. You would probably agree. Just say it. Say it out loud. Go for it.
probably agree.
Yeah.
But for probably
but-
different reasons than Matt would suggest.
The other one, I always like building a kit. That's just me. I like to build the kits because I get to choose all my own junk and paint it the way I want. And
I take the kit part out of it because you either want to build the kit or not. That's kind of up to you. But I do like the longer wheelbase of the Gladiator, specifically because the SCX-3's kind of got the center of gravity is a little wonky. It's pretty tall with the portals plus the really high motor. So the longer wheelbase, at least it can kind of improve your climbing ability. at that, but your turning isn't gonna be as tight because of the longer wheelbase. Still, you're gonna belly out a little bit more. Again, same, with that long. So, but you get something that looks like a Gladiator, which is obviously infinitely cooler than the Wrangler option. So, there's that bonus points right off the top.
Well, I mean,
I'm right, but that's important.
That's debatable. I would argue that I've got just as much storage capacity as Josh does. Chuck, he ordered a Tuscadero 392 for the wife?
Yes. That's,
damn,
like
son.
Ben said, 392 is greater than used alligator now. 4x8.
Alligator. Well, okay. Yes, the 392 is better than the 4xe. But the 4xe is the next best one to the 392. 470 pound-feet of torque.
Pound-feet. But either way.
And
it's
a
cool.
lot of hearse purrs.
New Wranglers are still cool.
It's true.
So
that is an expensive oil change. That is an expensive oil change, David.
They said maintenance was included.
And they didn't give me a deal on the oil change. And this is the other thing. This is annoying AF. At one point, I can pinpoint it exactly. When I was filming the running video for the Traxxas Fortec 3.0 Corvette in a parking lot, I had parked on the street and I was in a parking lot within viewing area of my Jeep.
Eye shot.
Within eye shot. Sounds weird. Earshot sounds better. Whatever. And I turned away for a moment, and I came back, and some thief went into the Jeep because I left the window down enough that he just opened the door. Did one of these. He took, of all the things to take, he took the box of Cheez-Its that I had on the seat, which I was extremely upset about.
I mean, that was the bait, really. Anything else? They were just like, Cheez-Its?
I like spicy Cheez-Its.
I mean,
so he took those.
They were spicy Cheez-Its? Ooh, I'd probably have done it too.
At least didn't break the window. Took the spicy Cheez-Its. He took the ratchet set for taking the roof off again.
But these are in two completely different locations. Like
the ratchet set's in the glove box.
It was?
Yeah. It's tiny. It's like this big. But anyway, he also took the lock nut key for the locking nuts for the lug nuts on the wheels. He didn't take the wheels. He just took the locking key for the wheels. So at the dealership, because I'm like, you know what? I'm driving to Alabama next week. If by chance I get a flat tire, I really want to be able to take the wheels off. I think that's sort of key to this whole thing.
It's hard to change the tire with it still on there. Not impossible, but
not impossible. Much harder. So let's get those off. They had to chisel them off.
Wow.
Yeah. So
I've
that
seen
ended
specialty sockets that have like a reverse knurling in there. They just put them on there.
Yeah. Well, I'm sure that's what they did. They said we had to chisel them off. But anyway, it was like that oil change became an extremely expensive oil change, compounded by the fact that I also bought a 4xe. Anyway, whatever. Story over.
Jeremy Fish, thank you, sir. I'm doing a 1/8 aluminum cage for SCX24 by Brazing. It's not easy. Do you think 1/8 tube steel would be light enough? Pretty hard to find 1/8 tube in steel. Maybe it exists. I didn't know that it did. If in 1/8, it probably would be light enough. 1/8 inch though may be large for. I think the 124 scales, they scale out to closer to like 1/20th, right? The 124 scales. They do which? Don't they scale closer to like 1/20th scale?
Yeah, they're not. They're large. Well, yes, they're larger than 24 scale. So like 1/20th is probably closer.
Yeah. So that would be like 2.5 inch tubing, which is large.
That would be too big.
But so yeah, I don't know. That's a tough one.
Don
Maybe
Berlin,
a
thank
little-
you very much.
Maybe a little heavy.
Start of the
Hellbilly.
new ESC and motor fund for the 4xe. Because as soon as you
This
get it, you
RTR
gotta
stuff, you got to rip that out.
Garbage. 35 kilowatt hours. It's actually 37.
Hellbilly, thank you, sir. Matt, your trucks look great. Josh, we are still waiting. I know.
They're so much closer than you might think.
Ooh, I hope that is true. And then a couple of the other questions are asking, did we talk about the thing that may or may not be coming tomorrow?
Not yet, but
We
we're
did
going to
not.
get there. We have
We
some
will.
more
Well,
scale.
I have some
or
more-
mail call stuff.
Yes.
And some questions here. 4xe, that's got to be one big Tamiya plug.
Don't leave that plugged
Can
in.
you imagine? What does Rebecca get in exchange for me getting an E-Jeep? Something sparkly. She got to pick the color. I said, which color do you like? And she chose white, hydro blue, and Sarge. I was like, I hope they don't have Sarge.
Yeah.
Blah.
Not my favorite color either.
Certainly not with the blue accents of the 4xe.
Yeah, agreed.
Yuck.
Yeah. Jeremiah
Chuck's got a Gladiator too. Man, he's loaded with Jeeps.
Should I run 80mm shocks in my TRX4 Sport? Also, I drive a 97 Astro van. Better than a Jeep any day of the week. The all-wheel drive Astros.
Yeah, if it was all-wheel drive.
But 80mm shocks on TRX4, probably not.
No, that's too short.
You need the more standard length shocks on that. So, yeah.
90. I think doesn't it come with 100 mil?
No, I think they're like a 94 or something like that. Yeah, somewhat kind of.
93.5.
But you probably need to stay closer to that range.
Yes.
What else?
2022 scale Nat's excuse for why Matt didn't make it again. His Jeep went into low voltage cutoff. It's got a gas motor too, guys. Was your Wrangler modded? No, my Wrangler was stock adjacent. Although tomorrow I have to take a bunch of junk off before I take it back. Because I don't want to give them my Baja Sport fog lamps or my CB radio kit.
Breaker.
Shut up. They're useful off-road, dummy.
Delivery one of my... Wait, what was that? 1, 2... Oh, I had this too. UPA!
Oh, the U-Pie. Oh, yeah. Excellent. What is that?
20-piece vacuum bag. It's got I bought myself a pump.
Penis pumps and me. This is my bag, baby.
That's not my pump.
It's not my bag, man. What is that for? I'm just glad you didn't say I bought this when I was thinking of you.
No, that was just the
That's
chip
the
brushes.
chip brush. Yeah. What
This,
is it for though? Why did you buy that?
It is specifically for filament.
Oh, to keep your filament dry. Understood.
I've got honestly the
Josh
What?
can't use his CB to order his Starbucks, so he doesn't care. That's great, DK. Thank you. I'm multitasking. I'm weathering scale accessories. Oh, I noticed on the Facebook page, in the awards, one of the awards was weirdest scale accessory. So I'm trying to think of things that you could come up with in time.
That I could come up with in time.
Yeah, to like give yourself a bit of an edge to win a trophy.
How does this work, Matt?
What are you Why are you asking me? I don't have one.
How do you use it? How does this pump?
How do you
thing?
use these pumps? Well, Josh, when a man and a woman really love each other.
This thing's terrible. Should have bought a food saver. I don't need another plug-in appliance in here.
Exactly. That's why I said, after I buy this Jeep, I'm never buying anything that plugs in ever again.
It seems shitty.
Tiny banjo, since you're in Alabama. Ooh, I don't know if that would go over well.
I also got some M1.6 drill bits because I need those for 2mm tapped holes. I ordered 2mm taps.
What are you tapping at 2 mil tap?
My carbon fiber front fenders.
Carbon fiber.
Carbon fiber. I have the rear fender flares done.
Portable shower. That's a pretty good idea. Just make a little tiny portable shower for your man. Oh, speaking of, you never really, you didn't acknowledge the fact that I created you.
I didn't have time.
You were too busy?
I shared. I didn't know that you flocked the beard.
Oh, yeah, I flocked it, man. I flocked it real good.
That
You're even wearing glasses and you got a little Vanquish hat on. It's like, it's perfectly you. It's exactly you. Here, there's a better. There. I shouldn't have put him in there. Now he's in there. Can't take him out.
Someone asked me on my questions today on Instagram. They're like, "Are you going to drive you in Matt's C1?" I said, "I'd drive me so hard."
I would drive me. I'd drive me. That man is too tall to be Josh. He's only 5 inches tall. That's scale accurate. Shouldn't that driver have a free shirt on? These are great. This is great. What a great day. Okay, my turn to show off something. I got something from the Telesin company.
Oh, did you get a charger thing too for your GoPro batteries?
Watcha!
Now, is that a battery bank too, or is that just a charger?
It's what? No, it doesn't have a power thing. You got to plug it in.
Well,
But it does when you connect it to a computer.
charge all three of them.
Charges all three, and it also allows you to stick your memory sticks in there, your tiny memory doodads, and it'll transfer over. So I don't need to bring a separate thing, but I already have a ND or an SD slot on my computer.
Yeah.
But I
Transfer.
needed that.
Oh, it'll actually be a card reader.
Yeah, it's a card reader. That's
Gotcha.
the thing.
Yeah. Mine has SD card slot holders.
Yeah. Okay.
At least I liked this one because it is a charger as well. You can just put the batteries in there and it will charge them even when they're not plugged into a computer.
So it's like a battery there. Then.
Yeah, this is a battery.
There's a battery in the batteries.
When I'm at the comp, I can charge my batteries in this away from another power source.
Understood. My charger does that, I think. Maybe.
Your charger does that.
Like you can plug things in because it's got a USB port.
Oh, yeah. I mean, I've seen that, but it still has to be plugged into something else.
I'll just bring another battery.
Well, there you go. Batteries on batteries. So, yeah. What does this got in it? 38.48 watt hours.
All right. The RC four-wheel drive Josh likes to flock his beard nightly.
What brand is this? Amazon brand.
Yeah, the
XG sign sin XG CINE. XG sign.
Take a bunch of letters, just put them together. That's the
throw them out there. Make sure and use some sty to hold it all together.
Magic School Truck, thank you very much. Both rigs looking awesome. Excited to see what happens at Nats. What do you like to use for a clear coat for your trucks? Because I used automotive paint, when I buy that paint from the place that puts it in the cans for me, they like to put it in the can. They also offer a clear coat, and it's like 5 or 6 coats of the color, and then within 15 minutes you apply your clear and do a nice heavy thick couple of coats on that, and you're done. You can buff it afterwards. I ain't got time for that. All right, next.
Shit.
Huh?
Just
The pump is garbage. Yeah, of course it is. Next on my list of things, I got another set of batteries and a charger for the Sony ZV-1.
Oh.
These are these tiny little ridiculous batteries.
They last like 14 minutes.
if you're lucky. That's assuming an awful lot. This is from the Power Extra brand.
Yes.
Extra power for you. And yeah, these are the tiny little baby batteries for that camera, but now I have 4.
I'm super gluing the tip on.
Why does this come?
Keep losing the tip.
Why does this come with a chamois? Like,
it's a lens cleaner, in case you didn't have one.
For polishing my batteries? Sounds like something Josh would do at nighttime. Don't look at me, I'm polishing my batteries. Okay. Next. This is...
The rest of mine are still supposed to come by Amazon tonight by 10 p.m.
Great. Tell us when Nicole brings them in. The next thing I got was the Skyreet. And you're like, what the heck is a Skyreet? Well, this is actually pretty cool. I'm pretty excited about this. It's an anamorphic lens adapter for the GoPro.
Oh.
So now you
get the line reflections.
You get the fancy flares.
Yes.
And it's more cinematic. So I'm really going to focus on trying to make the GoPro look good. That's going to be what I'm going to be working on. And that's what I'm going to mostly be using, I think.
Yeah.
Just because it's small, it doesn't get in people's way, and I don't need to have a gimbal with it because it's already got such great stabilization.
The one thing that I've been thinking about ordering for this trip has been a set of dual wireless lav setups.
Oh, yeah. You're going to do some interviewing, are you?
No. I was just going to mic up like myself and whoever was spotting. Or maybe just somebody in the crowd. Like, oh shit, no.
For all of my runs, right?
I'm going to mic up you while you're running, and I'm going to narrate from a distance. Or you know what? I'll just mic up Schultz and I while you run.
You know what? I'm just trying to think of ways I can block the two of you clowns out. I feel though, honestly, I feel like Schultz will be like, he'll be goofball with you for like the first run, and then he'll see how much I'm struggling, and he'll help me. He'll be like, I can't do this to this poor idiot. I know it to be true. It's going to happen. Jeremiah Solberg, thank you very much. I jumped.
Help Wild Beans.
You're gonna which? You're gonna which with what now?
Wild Bean a heckler.
Okay, fair enough. Jeremiah Solberg, thank you very much. I jumped ship, came to Matt's side. If I run a hard body on a TRX4 Sport, can I still run the inner fenders? That all depends on the hard body that you choose.
Gonna be
there is another set of inner fenders that are available. Remember I ran them in the budget build?
Yeah, you can get the TRX4 Sport option ones, and they give you like
narrow ones, and then they give you the rubber, and you can cut the rubber.
Right.
So that would be my suggestion. Finally, actually not finally. I almost forgot about these. I don't know how I could have possibly forgotten about them because they're in giant bags.
Lord.
You should not ever do that. But look at the size of these things.
Oh man,
they're so big.
I wish that they weren't so wide.
What are you talking about? They look great on the SCX6.
I know. I just wish they were narrower. I like a narrower tire.
Well, I think once you see it on the truck, they're not that bad.
Yeah, you're probably right. And once you mount them onto a wheel, they probably,
Yeah. They also sent me more dual stage foams than I can ever use in my whole life. Because I ordered them when I ordered the Hyrax tires. Yeah. And then Steady Foam sent me his foams to try out. So now I've got that set all ready to go with the Hyrax and the Steady Foams. Now I've got 4 sets of dual stage foams and only one more tire and no wheels because the Method wheels that they put out at Proline haven't come out yet.
Still waiting on those as well. Well, at least you've got new pillows. Like
well, it'll be, if my butt gets sore on the 14-hour drive, just put a couple of those under there.
Team Garage Hack RC Concepts. Thank you, sir. Sponsor of this week's Scale News Update as well. Thank you. TGH Clubhouse is packed, and we have the live stream streaming. Support those that support us. Thank you, sir. Looking forward to hanging out in Alabama.
Greenbow, Alabama.
I'm so looking. I just want the event to be here. Whatever got done by then. Whatever it is. I either have a hood or I don't. Whatever. Not mad.
It's true. You're close. You'll be fine. Don't even stress it anymore. Just make it happen. Just get it done.
Make it happen, Cap'n.
Could those work on a Rift?
No.
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 No. These are
what is the TGH Clubhouse? Ben, TGH actually, they're I've been to it in the Denver area, and they've got a space in a building, and they've got the upstairs now as well. But it's like big indoor rock crawling. They've got parts and a parts counter, and then they've got a huge amount of bench space. They have like crawls there at least once or more per week. And then they're
sent me a video the other day
and stuff out of there.
And there were a bunch of crawlers on the rocks, but then there was also a miniature baby child also crawling on the rocks.
Miniature baby?
Like, well, I don't know whatever size babies are. Small?
Yeah, I mean,
I don't know. Whatever.
I mean, I had a huge head when I was a kid.
I don't doubt it. You still have one now.
-60 is -60, Josh. Yeah, I know.
Finally, for my end of mail call, it's 10 o'clock, and we're just finishing mail call now. Mostly because Josh was crying for the first 45 minutes.
Still am.
RC Plate Shop express plated some plates to me. And I've already used them on both of my comp trucks because I chose Alabama plates. You can see those there. We got Hall & Oates. Hall & Oates. And
Sadiator.
Brought to you by... The Sadiator ones are pretty funny. I was like, at first I looked at it and I went, Sadiator? Oh, Sadiator, because it's not a gladiator. Funny. And then Ethan also tossed in a love you bye.
Love you bye.
Ontario plate, which I was like,
well played.
Heck of a guy.
Well
played. Very well played. Very well played. So I'm quite happy with my Hall & Oates and Brought to You by trucks this year. Those will be featured on both of my comp trucks.
One Bear N says, most babies are 1/10 scale.
Is that how it goes? I bet you they're more like 9th scale than they are 10th.
You know, if they were 24th scale, they'd have come out early.
Ooh, yeah. Anything between 1/24th and 1/18th is probably too small. Gringo Bandito, now, of course, we're making this joke. He had a miniature baby. And ICU is not cheap.
Ooh.
Well, you've got a baby, though. Healthy baby, hopefully.
Yes.
TGH, that stands for Team Garage Hack. RC Concepts, thank you very much. I'm excited to see... Well, this is not true. I'm excited to see Matt beat Josh in Class 2. Excited to meet you, Matt. The baby is Lucy. She's 18 months. So she's 18th scale. I think that's how the math goes. I'm looking forward to meeting you guys too. I think it's going to be an absolute blast. I am very, 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 very excited.
I am as well. It's going to be a good time. I'm happy to see people in general with toy trucks.
I haven't seen any people with toy trucks well, that's not true. Over the summer, I went to the Paris Junction Hobbies little G2G with GCM.
Right.
So there was that, but that was it. The last 2.5 years. So this is a long time coming. I missed 2 scale nationals in between, because I didn't go in 2020, and I presume there was a 2021.
Like, wasn't the 2021 just 2020? 2020 didn't happen.
Huh?
They just had it in 2021.
Oh, that's right. Yeah. They moved it.
Yeah.
Wayne Chapman, thank you very much. He sent me a animated man going, "Wow." Maybe he's commenting on our inability to scale babies correctly.
Yeah. Like,
2 very healthy and happy children. That's great.
there you
Thank
go.
you.
That's good.
Yes.
Otherwise, Matt's joke was going to be quite offensive.
That wasn't my joke. That was your joke. TGH, thank you again. Josh knows we have fun first. Well, that's good, because if you're ready for fun, watch my runs. If you're ready for serious competition, watch someone other than Josh.
I will GoPro with one hand and drive with the other if I must, but
you shan't. Shan't not do that.
This is a performance art first.
I was trying to figure out which shirt I'm gonna wear for comping, because I've got a couple of shirts that I think are excellent. The sponsor shirt.
Uh-huh. Are you sewing extra buttons on them now? Let's see.
How can I put a collar on this t-shirt, Rebecca? So they're like, "You've got a sewing machine, let's do this."
Yeah. I must wear this shirt, but it doesn't have enough buttons.
It's not done up enough. Sorry, I'm looking for a wash here. Where are my washes? Here we go. Told you I'm multitasking.
There's so many things that I'm dreading right now. So many things that I have to get done. I still need to.
Satiator could also be something you say about something you did at a truck stop.
I mean.
Oh, Reed Martin asked a good question here. How would you recommend mounting an RC four-wheel drive Mojave? Is that how you pronounce it?
Yeah.
Mojave body on an enduro chassis without body clips. There is a guy,
Shrink
RC.
Yeah.
He does clipless body mounts that you can use the existing screw holes to screw it into the chassis.
He can be very annoying with his tagging
sliders.
on Instagram. He blows up.
I wouldn't know.
Blows up your phone with tag after tag after tag, and it's super annoying. But he does sell hard body mounts for vehicles. So probably the easiest way if you don't want to try and do something yourself.
Yes. Which, probably wouldn't be too hard. I think Rex Racer might do a mount as well. So check both of those guys.
Yeah.
Sorry, I'm doing a wash on this jerry can here.
Ridiculous.
Well, scale accessories.
Oh, yeah. Are you going to bring your welder hat, Matt?
I could. Yeah. Hey, it actually matches the shirt I'm wearing.
Oh, even better. That's how Matt goes to bed at night.
Well, good night, Rebecca. Time for sleep. How many, since we're done with mail call, I think.
Yeah.
Since we're finished, I'm finished. How many sets of wheels and tires are you bringing for this event? 6.
6. 3 for each.
Oh, 3 for, okay, all right, okay. I'm bringing 4 for class 2 and 3, and 3 for class 1.
Oh, look at you. That's 7.
Well, That is 7. I'm glad you can do math.
I have not had the interesting conversation yet of telling Nicole the packing situation.
I imagine that Nicole gets to bring a change of clothes.
Yeah, like, listen, the trucks are going in the carry-ons. And
Yes.
I need to put 4 sets of wheels and tires in the checked bags and a few other things, tools and parts and things like that. And then any of the room that's left, treat it like your own.
You can bring a pair of underpants.
I'd have to talk her into that. No.
So okay, all right, cool.
Yeah,
good to know.
So
now, if I arrive, I think I might actually arrive around the same time as you guys. What time do you land in Hotlanta?
I'll be in Atlanta Wednesday night.
Oh, okay. And then you're staying overnight there.
Staying overnight in Atlanta. On Wednesday night, picking up my rental car Thursday morning, and then we'll be driving up from there. So
you get the house at 3-ish, yeah?
Sounds possible. I should definitely be there before then.
Okay.
But we have concourse Thursday?
Yes.
Yes. What time does that start? Did you see?
No.
I didn't either.
I didn't look.
So I need to look for that information to find out, because I don't know if I need to be going to the house first or to the concourse.
I presume that if it starts before 8, I'd be really surprised.
Starts before 8 p.m.?
Yeah. I'm just saying.
Thursday
is a tough day for people. There's this thing called work.
Yeah, I'm still thinking it's by 5 o'clock.
Yeah?
I mean, I guess we have the ability to find this information rather than sit here and speculate.
I don't know.
Why don't you
Let's just keep talking?
Why don't you say something interesting and I'll look it up?
Okay, somebody was asking about the size difference between the stock tire and the Swamper. They're virtually the same height, but there is a lot more tread depth on the Swamper.
Let's see. Here we go.
Good night, Chuck. Thanks for checking in.
Would you like to hear the information?
Sure.
Thursday's itinerary. Thursday.
Hit me.
April 7th at the Event Pavilion, which is at the site. 4 p.m. to 6 p.m. registration.
Oh.
Registration pre-tech. From 5 p.m. to 7 p.m. show and shine.
Show and shine is not concourse, though, is it?
Yes.
Okay. All right. Well, I better get there before 5.
Yep.
So
there you go. Now you know.
Somebody asked if I was hunting wabbits. Be very, very quiet.
So now you know. So I will tell Nicole that it starts at 3. So we're there by 5.
Perfect. Are you stopping in? And Gringo said we don't call it Hotlanta. Sorry. David Ferris suggested to Nicole just wear all of her clothes on the plane in layers.
Yeah.
Okay. You're gonna have to put your arms down, ma'am.
Well, the picture shows that I stand like this. So.
All right. Interior is in on Class 2. I just got to put a front window in and we're done.
Lacking a win. So he's got a collared shirt on, but a gold helmet.
Yeah. Exactly how I would do it. Well, I've got to look nice for my comp. Better put on the tuxedo. Note on this one, I did all the black hinges this time.
Oh. Did you get all the grill inserts in on both of them?
Not yet. No. It's still, I have to paint
Why was that the order that you decided to put them in? Why did you skip the?
It was just the order in which I printed things. There was a print failure on the resin printer, so I had to go back and reprint some stuff.
But
so
you just skipped one that.
Yeah, I just moved it over because I was like, I'm going to paint this one gold. I'm going to give this one a gold tooth. So one of them has to be painted in gunmetal, and the other one has to be printed in, or painted gunmetal and painted gold or brass or whatever I have.
I see.
Because I wanted it to match the helmet. Shut up! These trucks are beautiful.
The powder coating came out fantastic.
Yeah, it really did. I'm pretty chuffed on that, man. It actually makes my shoddy brazing skills look
I was going to say those joints looked pretty clean after he got it all blasted.
They were not that clean when I gave them to him. So,
over under on Nicole being on the no-fly list after the Mexico incident.
The Mexico incident. I love that it's called that. I mean, it was an incident.
How do you get deported from Mexico? Only Nicole.
You don't need a passport to get in.
Oh my God! How did she? Thinking back, I think back. I'm like, how did that happen?
How did that even happen?
How is this a possibility? Like only
Nicole.
Only us.
Yeah, actually that's true. Only the two of you.
I just don't.
I put you two together in that one.
I just can't believe it.
It's so funny. It's so funny.
Is that a paper towel roll in Matt's class too? Someone asked.
Yeah, it is. That's one of my actually technically functional items.
Functional items.
It is. Where is it? There it is.
Yeah.
Yeah. Because you could use those they're quite absorbent. They're actually their full size absorbency shrunk down to 10 scale. Right. Who will comp first? We have to flip a coin for that, I do believe, Craig.
Oh, that's a good question. We are going to have to.
We haven't talked about that at all, but I imagine that's what we're going to do.
Yeah, I feel like there should be a game.
Dom Berlin. The pulley roof is made by JEC Racing.
Yeah, I still have to make some of those.
Oh God, you're in trouble.
Yeah, I know. I mean, that it should be theoretically 10 minutes worth of work on my lathe.
Oh man, if I had a nickel for every time somebody said it's only going to be 10 minutes.
I know. Like, I mean, normally I say it's only going to be 10 minutes. I get it done in 2. But
hey, she's satisfied, so what does it matter? Broken Monkey wants to know, will the SCX-24 build-off trucks appear in a video together? Probably not. Josh doesn't have any space for Nicole's clothes, so I doubt highly he's got space for another truck.
Yeah. Or it could be like Pearl by the Fire, where I did bring it, but I forgot the radio. And should we talk about the 24 scale elephant in the room?
Sure. Yeah. Oni, quickly, is Josh aware that the comp is this year? The jokes are coming fast and furious tonight, and I cannot be happier about it. Yes. So, okay. Let's talk about that elephant. That tiny, tiny elephant. What do you think it is? Do you think it's some sort of scale RC
Let's not
vehicle?
Talk about what we think or know that it may or may not be. Depending on what we may or may not know.
I don't even want to speculate.
I don't want to speculate either, because what I would like to talk about is The unrivaled track record.
Oh, listen,
You
I
know what?
thought I was
Sometimes
bad.
they have to outsource their leaks. But you know what? Most of the time, kudos to them. They can keep it in
Keep it
house.
all in house. They don't even need to pay somebody for that.
We can leak our products on our own. We don't need some Canadian to do it. Like,
What's Scale Builders Guild up to? He's too expensive. We'll leak it ourselves. I don't even know what to say.
so yeah, I mean, what information you may or may not have seen on what may or may not be coming tomorrow is, you know,
I don't know. I don't know anything.
I don't know either. All I know is I still have a busy night left of,
Eric, we're talking about it right now.
yeah.
Does it rhyme with... Devin goes, does it rhyme with Franco? No, it rhymes with Schmronko.
Yeah, way off.
You're way off. Samsonite.
You know, like I said, depending on what information you have or haven't seen that could be considered reliable or confirmed based on what information was leaked.
It's potentially radio controlled.
Yeah, potentially.
I don't... no spoilers.
You know, no spoilers for sure, but I can say that the S in SCX 24 this time was going to stand for Stomper. So they were just going to like turn it on and let it go.
Cool.
I don't know if that idea held. Anyone know RC? Thank you. Clever username. Anyone know where I can find a motor plate for a VFD that will take a 550 can? I saw one and now I can't find it. Oh man, what was that? It's like they're an Italian company. I don't remember who it was that made that.
I don't remember either.
But if you just get a good motor, I mean, if you need more power, you can run 4S. But
yeah,
not really need
volt
for 5
up.
You can't.
Volt up, gear down.
You don't. Not a big reason, but I do not remember the name of that company specifically. They make brass knuckles as well for the Ultra. Might help you Google. Might help you on the Googles.
Gringo said, "I love 24 scale releases since they don't cost me anything." Oh snap! Zing.
You know, that's rock paper scissors for who goes first.
Ouch! I just glued my finger to the truck.
Okay. By the way, Josh,
windshields in right now.
Watched Idiocracy last night. You know something. Oh my god. Idiocracy is amazing. Faith, Faif, is who makes that motor plate and brass knuckles. Faif. Faith.
Oh.
That is who.
Faith.
Idiocracy is amazing, by the way.
I've come around on that movie. I like it quite a bit. Yeah. What was the president's name again?
Camacho.
President Camacho.
President Camacho.
Yeah.
Brought to you by Carl's Jr.
SC Spider-Man. Where can I find the STL file to print the hood windshield rests for the SCX-10 I stole them out of the STL files for the full 3D printed bodies that I have. So,
look at you.
Just pay for that, and then you have them.
Just buy it.
It's $30. Whatever.
Then you just gotta carve some stuff out, and you're good.
No. You just scale them up a little bit.
They're fine. Separate bodies already.
Yeah. All these little bits and pieces are separate, man. I'm more of a dildozer man myself.
The dildozer. Beef Supreme drove the dildozer. Thank you.
He's named after a burrito at Taco Bell.
Welcome to Costco. I love you.
Someone needs to turn on the Trigilio bat signal. It's true. I talked to Rich earlier today. I was like, what's all this stuff on the internet today about a thing?
Yeah, like
He's like, I don't know. I just work here. He gave me no information whatsoever. Useless. There. Now we've got a windshield out of the thinnest Lexan I could find. Shing, 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 shing.
that is not Gorilla Glass.
No, it is not. If it gets hit with anything, it is shattering.
Even better. Somehow
If
you're
you
going to be
touch
on,
it.
Somehow you're going to be on course
pop
one,
out.
and you're going to end up with a body in pieces.
Shut up.
It's just going to be hungry hippoing down the course. Just.
That's, you know what? Who cares? I'm not in it to win it.
What 3D printers are you two using? We were both using the Prusa M3
i3 Mark III
whatever.
Plus or S.
Mark
It's
3 Plus.
yeah.
i3
S or Plus.
something. S Plus. S Bus.
Super.
Farbenkyber. Cars for hire.
Cars for hire. Oh wow. All right. In the span of this episode, I have just finished the Class 2 build. Yes.
Wish I could punch you through this video chat.
You know what? Wasn't that hard? Just the last. How long have we been working on these?
Well, we started the video series just after the first of the year. Like that was our thing. Like, let's wait till after the first of the year.
Yeah, let's wait until January before we get started on these. Good call. Yeah. Smart thinking, idiot. They're done now.
Yeah.
Driving. Full interior.
No. I have so much to do.
Still space for a battery.
Yeah.
You just bought that printer today. Welcome to the Prusa Club, not G10. Prusa. What was under that windshield? A finished hood? Yes, Wes. In fact, it's a completely finished truck. The whole thing is done. Now, I was going to put... I put compromise on this one. Funny. Should I put something on the other one? Should I do up another sticker for the other hood? I mean, it's already got the sport per...
You should just put...
truck.
Why don't you put this is a hood on the side?
Finished hood. That's a good idea, actually. Although it's on the one you're driving, so it should be unfinished.
That's looking like a hood.
Yeah, it's a hood. It's on there.
It's a hood.
How are you going to affix it?
So when I designed the 3D printed one, I put all kinds of mounting locations under here. So I've got mounting options for days on this guy.
All right.
But
this is a good question. First, Chad Fleischman said, if it's done, let's see the tailgate Jeep decal. Oh, the joke's on you there, Chad. Whoop! And now here's another. This is actually a pretty good one. Ron Mallison said, for both of you, it's nightmare class. You must run an RTR in a comp. What do you pick?
Any RTR in a comp class. I'm trying to think if I wouldn't run an element. If it's RTR class, I think I'm running an element.
Which one?
Probably. I mean, I'm just going to throw out say it's class 2 comp. Fair enough. So,
fine.
I'm probably running the Ecto for the better clearance. It's got a longer wheelbase, which is an arguable plus or minus, depending on how you want to argue that. Like for that reason, I would be interested in possibly arguing like a Sendero, but it's got a full. Does it have still a ridiculous bumper? Did they fix that?
You know what? I don't know. I think it still probably has a ridiculous one.
If it's,
Ecto would be my choice.
I think the Ecto is the one that I would go with.
And in fact, that's what other people are saying here too. Oni said Ecto. Tony CCXRC said Ecto. Hi, Tony.
And that if I was doing RTR, that would be the route.
For class 2, yeah. What about class 0?
I'd strongly think about a TF3.
Oh, wow. Bold choice. Wow. Are you aiming to finish that?
Right. Once you can start upgrading and things like that, I would probably go stray away from the element pretty quickly. But
yeah, but I mean,
for an RTR, though,
like take it right out of the box. That's probably the
right
one
out
I
of the
would
box
choose too.
I don't know that it's got some overdrive. It's very lightweight.
Yes,
there's not a lot to it.
Yep.
And for comp, that can be a benefit.
Yeah. Are you going to do an episode next week?
I don't know. We'll see.
I mean, there'll be things to show off for sure. Hopefully trucks.
Hopefully trucks. I'm thinking about not sleeping this weekend.
Is it really that bad? Or are you making it out to be worse than it is?
I have an updated list here from 326, which is it's 4 days old now.
Okay.
I still need to wire my ESC. I need to mount the winch controller. I need to wire the lights. I need to finish a battery mount. I need to test to make sure all the electronics run. I need to paint the interior tunnel. I need to make a steering wheel and steering column. I need to flock the seats. I need to mount the seats and rear seat. I need to mount all the tires and wheels. The foams are not here yet. So I followed up on that yesterday. Hopefully they're here soon. So I don't have foams yet. Check. I need to 3D print the air filter for the 3D engine and the air box, get that mounted. I need to figure out how I'm going to route the winch line. I need to weld the grill in place. I need a couple other little things I need to weld. I need to make the roof winch point. Rear body mounting. What the hell did that? Don't know. I need to make a tailgate. I need to figure out how I'm going to mount the hood. I got the red LEDs. That's class 1.
Oh, dude.
Class 2.
That's a lot more stuff than I thought.
Finish the dash, design the rear hinge setup. We'll see if that happens. Make a new rear cross brace for the chassis. Check the gear ratio. Add more overdrive if needed. Put the titanium links on. Change the springs. Finish building the rear axle. Build the knuckles. Make a front body mount. Put the roof supports in. Make inner fenders. Wheels and tires again. Machine wheel weights for it as well. Change to 350 hubs. Trim the body. CA glue the edges.
Tony just said he fell asleep a little bit during you reading all of that. Oh my God, Josh. What have you been doing?
Learning.
Failing a few times. Just slight failures. It's fine. Everything's fine. Step 201. Buy an Ecto.
Finish reading the list in time. Can you stream with 6 megabits up? Ben says. I mean, I stream right now at 6.2 up.
It looks like it.
That's not my stream from, like, that's not my stream strength from home. That's the actual OBS.
That's the actual OBS stream.
So I'm using that just from OBS. So that's you'd have to knock it way down. Time to prioritize the list. Well, The good news is that no extra work will get done tonight because I have to finish a video.
For what? Don't worry about it.
Don't know.
It's fine. Just trying to figure out the best place to mount my license plate. That's the last thing on my list.
I hate you so hard. Oh,
honestly,
I didn't have designed taillight buckets in that. And put.
Logan just said Matt's gonna win because he made it.
I'll be there.
Oh, he'll be there. Josh will be there. He'll just be running like the Woods Runner or something, like something he's got on the shelf. It's like, yeah, this is the same truck. Don't worry about it.
What are you guys talking about?
I didn't have anything else. What are all those videos we just watched?
Yeah, exactly.
You saw nothing.
Oh my God.
These aren't the trucks you're looking for.
Don't make Star Wars jokes in front of me.
Yeah, because you don't get them.
So yeah, I've got.
You're gonna be fine. You're gonna be fine. It's only Wednesday. You've got a whole week.
I do have a whole week. Well, not quite because. Well, yeah, still.
Well, do you go to work? Like, you still working?
I'm still working every day. Weird.
But like, let's
Yeah.
Like,
no, like actual work even.
No, I know what you do there. You mostly just make jokes and goof off and
know things. What do you do here? I know things.
Yeah, you pretend to know things. You tell people you know things. Like, no, I know what I'm talking about.
Oh my God. How many of us can fit in your garage this weekend? I'm bringing jerky this weekend anyway. Oh,
Gunner.
Let's see, Gunner. Well, right now my garage is surprisingly full of things. My concern is that it's I don't know. I don't even know what to say to do. These were.
Oh my God!
Looking forward to the moral support, though, Gunner.
Tony CCXRC said something very rude. I thought I saw a video of the Bronco online. Was that yours, Scale Builders Guild? Figured it was a day early, so it might be. Tony.
For those that didn't hear, their unlisted video link somehow got shared.
How does that happen? I mean, sometimes you schedule a video and then you decide you want to make it.
Let's be cool and do a premiere.
We'll do a premiere. And then you realize that means everyone can see that video is coming up.
Yep.
Which obviously is a mistake. And thank you, Rich, for letting me know about that.
Guys.
I don't think you meant to put this up today. I was like, huh?
I didn't. Comes out tomorrow.
I just want to show everybody a premiere. It's a problem.
Oh, my God.
Is Vanquish going to come out with a 24th scale? We don't know.
If we do, trust me, you'll see the release.
On the day it's supposed to be released.
On the day that it's supposed to be released.
I mean, that's a benefit of being a smaller company. You're more nimble. You can, you know how to put a video out on the proper day. Leaks are just great marketing. Well, I hope that's what Arma thought.
Yeah, exactly. The problem is it can ruin some serious momentum.
That's true.
But, yeah. We'll see.
We shall see.
Tomorrow morning.
Tomorrow sometime. We'll see. For realsies. So you're saying there's a chance that was not my video, Tony.
Oh. RC, thank you, 199. Got a link for that plate? No, I do not. I do not know their website even. I just know that Faif, Faif, is the name. I don't know
Faif, probably just like Faif, Italian.
Faif.italy.pasta.
It's maybe .a. I take offense to that.
Why?
I'm partially Italian.
Do you not like pasta?
I don't like the insinuation that all of us like pasta.
You didn't answer my question, but that's fine.
I love pasta. I see a day where everything is 24 scale. Actually, Eric, I see a day where everything's 24 scale, 10 scale, 9 scale, 6 scale, and 5th scale. And 8 scale.
24 scale is fun if you don't have room for a better size.
It's true. If Leesburg has a hobby shop, you could always snag an Ecto for class 2, Josh.
I don't believe that Leesburg has a hobby shop. I think that Atlanta does, but my class 2 is...
That's actually closer.
It is closer.
Because you didn't do anything. You just used a truck that already existed.
I mean, no.
Don't defend it, because that's true. My trucks were completely built from the ground up.
The only thing that will have been the same is the rails of the chassis, and the transmission. Mainly everything else is new or heavily modified.
New or heavily borrowed from other things.
Thank you.
Thank you, Tony's CCXRC. You guys are the most entertaining RC live stream on the WWW. Thanks for that. Are we? Is this Can we start saying that we're the best?
Just trademark it. Just trademark.
The best.
Fastest name in RC podcasts.
Careful. Don't insinuate that we're the fastest, or that we do anything, that we have anything to do with toys.
Yeah, exactly. Although I was molding some silicone this week, so
heyo,
you could say I know a thing or two about toys. But this didn't make it into mail call because I used it all, but this was my silicone molding ability.
You ran out because you used it for something else, didn't you?
Yeah.
Leave this at home. Don't bring it with you.
I'm putting it in Nicole's luggage. Ma'am, what is this?
Is this do you always travel with this? Should I glue the tailgate closed?
I mean, it would make for less pieces to have to pick up all at once when you finish the first course.
I think you're...
If they're all attached to that, you can lose the most scale points at once when it comes off.
You're being exceptionally rude. I don't think this is going to fall apart.
I'm projecting. No.
You want it to fall apart.
Your class 1 will be fine. Your class 2, I don't know.
Hey, there's a lot less parts on that to break on class 2. It's much more rigid. Honestly, I hope.
Opening tailgates get scale points.
Do they? No.
Yeah, open panels. Functioning panels, body things.
Hold the phone. I've got the rules printed out right here. Every time I read body modifications, I'm always like, so should I give it a piercing or a tattoo?
Is that your weirdest scale accessory? Like, if you check.
Prince Albert. Somebody on one of the messaging things was like, your roll bar in class 1 isn't technically a roll bar because it's not tall enough to effectively work as a roll bar. I said, well, it just says headache rack or roll bar.
Right.
Oh, it's not even on there. That's a roll bar. The end.
It'll work.
Where's this opening panels stuff? I don't see that.
Rule 3. I don't know what that means. Rule 2. No super glue. Rule 3. Open it. I don't know. If you look in subcategory 4.2.1, addendum number 2, you will find the clause of if said driver wears flannel, tailgate shall count.
Yes. Yeah, I don't see. Oh, opening doors and hood. Well, it has none of those things.
Just put an engine in the back. Call it a hood.
I guess functional tailgate, that would technically count. I don't need that point, though, so I'm probably just going to glue it.
Yeah, good call. Just glue it.
Yeah. I don't need that point. I don't need 8 points. I don't need you. Well, I need you.
Need this thermos.
My video game, this chair. That's it. I need this. Painting my gold tooth. Almost done my gold tooth.
Aren't you clever?
This is my gold palette, or my paint palette. I've been using this cardboard box for like 2 years. I just keep painting on it.
What did it come from?
I don't remember. But worldwide saver. So I'm gonna guess Amain hobbies. That's the Canadian one. Goes straight to the regular Amain.
Clever, obviously.
Yes.
Brilliant, possibly.
Questionable.
Yeah. So
loses weight as it drives. It's a feature.
Functional. Performance enhancing. But
yeah.
Yeah.
Performance enhancer. Okay. Well, I guess our trucks are. We've talked about all of that we can talk about. We've talked about the thing that we don't know anything about.
Yep.
Virgilio's not checking in tonight, by the way.
No, he didn't want to. He didn't want the barrage. Well, I mean, that's the other.
The one. ECX barrage.
Yeah, the ECX barrage. No, not that one. The other one that got.
David Ferris. I heard that the Wraith 1.9 was discontinued from my local, LHS. Have I heard anything? I have not heard anything.
I haven't heard anything. I'd have to check, but
I don't keep my eye too close on what's going to be discontinued. I usually wait until I want it, and then I find out it's discontinued.
Oh, look, it's discontinued. Okay.
Oh well.
What about the Proline Ambush 124 scale? Well, that's like 3 or 4 years discontinued, and it had leaf springs, and that was why.
Yes. I actually sold mine recently.
Recently?
Yeah, like within the last 6 months.
Wow, look at you.
I was like, I don't need this anymore.
Like, Did you trade wood?
Matt,
did you trade wood nickels for it
today? No, I got real money.
Real money?
Well,
Canadian money.
I say real money, but it was in the form of these beans.
But
magic beans. He said that they're magic beans. So I'm pretty excited about the results. Did I get your email today? I don't think so. I haven't checked my email since this stream started, so it's all possible.
I got an email today.
Did you now?
It said it was just well, hold on. No. I'll paraphrase. It was an email today that I got that was just like, would you like to do a story this week? Or, like for Scale News, I can write something up. That was it. Didn't have any information in a topic or just like, you know what? I probably will do a story in the Scale News, but.
Do you like stories?
Like, just no information whatsoever.
So I guess you said yes, and that's the result.
It's just like when I get a text that says, or a Facebook message or an Instagram, it just says like, hello. Or like, can I ask you a question? Like, you already did. You're out of questions now. You only got one.
You know what I got the other day? And as soon as I saw it, it instantly annoyed me. Yo. And that was it.
Exactly. If you're sending a text message, just send the question. Don't send a preface. Just send.
I
the
mean,
question.
that's
you can say
polite.
You can
I
say,
appreciate the politeness
hello,
of that.
I have a question about that. Like,
Yeah,
but don't just be like, can I ask you a question?
Yo was like the worst ever because I was like, So I said hello, and then it turned out to be like some, there's this like, they're not scammers, but they're looking to like redo your logo or like make a logo for you.
Oh yeah.
I'm like, I have a logo.
We could do a
old,
sample for you, and
pass.
here is examples of thumbnails I've done for other. I get a lot. Yeah.
Yeah.
Like,
no. Why not? Because I don't. Stop bothering me.
Yeah.
Craig Banks just goes, yo.
Yeah, there was like if you I will just ignore if you send me that message. I will ignore that comment. Like, can I ask you a question? Like, I just won't respond.
Ouch. The Apprentice, I did not get your email so far as I can tell, but I don't know where you sent it. So you can try again if you like.
Might get the same result, or
I don't know. Matthew at scalebuildersguild.com.
Two T's in Matthew.
That's what it probably was.
I'm just saying. So anyway, all right. Well, I have a video to edit.
Oh, who cares? Keep talking.
Just saying.
So how close are you now to being done?
I'm thinking about mold design, I will say.
Okay. You've got a little video you got to put together. You've already filmed it, right?
Yeah, but I honestly may refilm.
Why? Oh, because
you know why.
Yeah. Yeah. Josh is particular.
Nothing else. I may film a addendum.
All right. What are these deadlines you speak of? I have a lot of those. Check your past. It's how my life operates. Deadlines. Like I've got to get up tomorrow morning, take a bunch of stuff off my Jeep. Then that's about it. It's a light day. Maybe go pick up a new Jeep.
Yeah, right?
It gets green plates so I can drive in the HOV lanes and park in the extra special spots. And definitely annoy people who drive full electric vehicles. I can already feel it. They'll be like, that's not what that spot's for.
You should definitely park as close to the line as possible.
Absolutely.
Just, especially because like the running board, it's real hard to door ding them anyway. So the same.
Yeah. Have you guys have y'all, the two of us, I'm sure, considered building scale trophy trucks? No, I haven't.
Not
most of the trophy trucks that are out there are good enough for me.
Yeah, it's not something that if I wanted something like it, I would just buy one of the ones that exist and run that. The like super custom ones are like kind of cool, but not something I really have any interest in. Like
Psycon X.
Right, from
RC.
Down Under.
No. Is he from Down Under?
I thought so. I thought he was from Australia.
No, I think he's from America.
Really?
Yeah, I think so.
Huh. Well, learn something every day.
Pretty sure. He sounds pretty American.
Jeremiah Salberg, thanks, sir. I feel bad when I bug you guys. When I ask you guys a question on Instagram, it feels like I'm bugging you. If you send the question, I will happily answer it. I answer as many of my messages as possible.
I answer.
It's the ones where they don't.
Messages.
And they just don't ask the question.
Yo.
Yeah.
Maybe I'll put that on a shirt.
Yo. Like, yo, and it'll just mean don't talk to me. No, I'm kidding.
I'm really looking forward to our Scale Nationals adventure.
I am looking so much forward.
It's going to be so great. I'm honestly, more than anything, I'm just going to be really excited to meet people.
Yeah, I mean, that's the best part of the events is hanging out with people.
Yeah. Probably, though, don't try to meet me when I'm in the middle of a run. Probably like the
Ooh,
worst time to
disagree. I should bring a bullhorn. Actually, I should buy a bullhorn there so I don't have to pack it. Matt is running course 2. Matt, and I'm going to do it right before you start.
Feel
you're
free
ready
to
go.
bother him.
You're getting the wheel ready. I'm going to get one with a siren. So,
Woo, woo.
Matt is about to run course 2.
He would love it if you came over and
show
gave
your
him
support
high five.
Show your support to the Spug by coming on over.
The Scale Bashers Guild. Every time when I was doing the Ultra at Axial Fest, John Schultz was announcing. He goes, "Here comes Matt from the Scale Bashers Guild." Shut up. Although I'm going to do a Scale Bashers Guild T-shirt, I think.
You know, of course. You should announce them like a stripper.
All right, guys, coming to the top.
Stage.
Andy, give her a big round of applause. Don't forget, steaks are $20.99 today only, guys. Be sure to get in on the buffet.
Brett asks, out of the two of you guys, who has the best customer service? I think if you're looking for helpful, it's me. If you're just looking for a polite response, it's probably Matt. But if you're looking for actual helpful information, I mean, obviously.
I fully disagree. If I don't know, I'm willing to say I don't know, but I'll point you in the direction of where to find out.
Yeah, Matt.
Whereas Josh will just give you the wrong answer.
I don't know that I've ever done that.
Because you're so slow, eh? You don't know when you've given someone the wrong answer.
Now on course 2.
There we go.
Flannel Daddy.
Flannel Daddy. I love that. That's great. All right, guys. Come to the stage now. Flannel Daddy. There. Gold tooth.
That's funny. I like
that
gold tooth
funny
idea.
Yeah. All right. Well, that's both trucks done. Cool.
Well, another nice distracting evening from the real world pain that is. Put that hood on the Class 1.
Which hood? My hood?
No, the cow patty version.
Yeah, you should. Looks good. Good enough for me to poop on.
There you go.
Well, thanks everybody. That needs to be a shirt or a sticker. Which one? Flannel Daddy?
Let's call it crispy.
Oh God, that looks so bad.
It's got all the mold release on it. It'll clean up. Just fun. Shit'll buff out.
Actually, you know what? Let me look at that again. I say you run it. I say you run it. I think that's good enough.
I just buff the shit out of it.
Yeah, exactly. Give it a little coat of clear, and you are ready to rock and roll.
I mean,
with that.
If I got the mold release wax off, at least it would be the black would be right, but
it's good. I like it. That is hot. Cool. These trucks are done. All right. We got people to thank. A lot of people to thank here.
Oh, shoot. I didn't put viewer activity up.
Chuck's RC Habit, Blind Guy RC, TRD Adventures, Blind Guy RC, Daniel Meredith, AJ Fowler, The Patty Channel, Dom Berlin, Magic School Truck, Jeremiah Solberg, Team Garage Hack RC Concepts, Wayne Chapman, which was the wow. Team Garage Hack RC Concepts, CCXRC. Thank you, gentlemen. You will not see. Oh wait, I do have to do a live episode from Richard.
You do have to
next Wednesday.
107. Even if you do it from your phone, you have to do it. So
I will do a mighty quick episode just to say we did it. Maybe live from Smeagol's Folly.
That would be worth it.
Yes.
So I didn't have all of my viewer activity up, so I apologize. But Team Garage Hack RC Concepts.
Team guys.
RC, you know who you are. Gunnar Nissen, CCXRC, Jeremiah Salberg. I know there was a Dale S in there. I know that there was
Dale S.
Dale S.
Dale C?
No, Dale S.
Okay, all right. Sorry, Dale S.
I know, because I was like, oh, that's not the normal Dale that I see. That's an S. And there was more, and I apologize for that. Gray Matter Fab, or his Buck Dandy.
Just name all the regular people.
I know. I apologize.
Super Greg just said, that just looks like Josh had an engine fire.
It does. It kind of does.
I would clear it and be done.
I would bring this, except I'm really afraid that I'd get pulled into a tiny room once I arrived, and they'd go, "What are you doing?
What is this?
What is this? What did you do here?"
Like, we know you.
Like no. We know what it's for. What did you do? Like, this is terrible.
Is this?
We watched the live stream. We just want an explanation.
Yeah. Are you done? Or do you need an extra day? We'll put the comp off for a day. Class 2 has now been moved to Tuesday. For Josh to get his shit together. Well, I think that's probably going to do it.
Yep.
Thanks, everybody. Are you going live on Friday night, Josh? Are you,
you
going to
know
waste
what?
precious time?
No time like the present to put shit off till the next day. So yes.
Of course.
I think that I probably have plenty of things to get done on Friday night.
Are you going to make Nicole suffer through that?
That'll be a dealer's choice at the time.
All right.
So, yeah.
Okay then.
Deuce is wild.
I'm trying to think of. I'm going to have to come up with some Joshism to put on the side of this truck, I think. On the hood.
Yeah.
I'll come up with something good.
There's some to pick from, for sure.
There's no shortage of comedy when it comes to Mr. Josh.
Stupid things that I've done. Hey Josh, why not use your CNC router to make a 3D laminate stack of carbon fiber sheeting, then fill in sand? I don't know that I have enough carbon fiber.
Oh.
Sheets. That would be a mighty stack of carbon that I would then have to mill.
A mighty stack.
Oh. And I'm afraid it'd look like plywood. Put Flannel Daddy on the hood.
Oh, I think I saw that on here. Yeah, Chad Lazarus, Flannel Daddy. But that's a me thing now.
Yeah, you're gonna have some explaining to do in Alabama with that. Like,
what's the roll tide? I'm supposed to say that.
Roll tide.
It's a sports.
Wood hood. Oh.
Checkered Passage, he'll be DMing me his suggestions for that.
I'm freaking out, man.
That's what I said last week, 2 weeks ago. Then it all came together. So what you have to do is freak out, have a little cry, get all past that, and then finish.
Yeah. I'm hoping.
Good night, everybody.
Yeah, let's just say that. Good night. I gotta get to work. Not on this, though.
Oh, Indy Bama just slot one in there. Thank you very much for the Josh Mobile. Oh, this is actually pretty good. CAD print fail. Oh, that's pretty good. I might have to type that up, see how that looks. Okay. Well, we killed Josh. All right. See you guys next week. Maybe live from Smiggins Folly. Wish me luck and safe journeys, and we'll
see you tomorrow.
Flippity flip. Yeah, see you tomorrow. Watch the channel. There'll be videos.
Like the video before you leave. See you guys later. Bye.
Love you. Bye.